Have you ever felt like someone in your life is hiding their true intentions, making you question their every move? Imagine this: you're at a gathering, and everyone seems to be having a good time. There's one person, though, who always leaves you feeling uneasy. They're charming and well-spoken, but something feels off. They make snide comments disguised as jokes, manipulate situations to their advantage, and leave you doubting your perceptions. You're not alone in this feeling. Many people have experienced the subtle yet powerful impact of an evil person in their lives. Stick around, because today, we're diving deep into the signs that can help you identify when you're dealing with a wicked person. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to protect yourself and your loved ones from their toxic influence. Evil people aren't always the villains we see in movies. They often blend into our everyday lives. They can be family members, colleagues, or friends. The hallmark of an evil person is their consistent pattern of behavior that harms others while benefiting themselves. Unlike common misunderstandings, being cruel doesn't necessarily mean committing heinous crimes. It often manifests in subtle, insidious ways that erode trust, confidence, and well-being over time. To truly grasp what makes someone evil, it's crucial to delve into their psychological makeup. Studies suggest that many evil individuals share traits associated with personality disorders, such as narcissism, psychopathy, and sociopathy. These disorders can lead to behaviors like a lack of empathy, manipulative tendencies, and an inflated sense of self-importance. To make a long story short, the most dangerous aspect of an evil person is often their charm. They can be incredibly charismatic, using their charm to manipulate those around them. This charm acts as a mask, concealing their true intentions. People are drawn to them, trust them, and often fall prey to their manipulative tactics. Take the example of a colleague who always seems to be the life of the party, yet somehow manages to create friction and tension among the team. They might compliment you to your face, but spread rumors behind your back, all the while maintaining an image of being helpful and supportive. This duality is a hallmark of manipulative behavior. One of the most telling signs of an evil person is their lack of empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Wicked people, however, are often emotionally detached. They might mimic empathy to fit in, but their actions reveal their true nature. They are indifferent to the suffering of others, and this indifference allows them to harm others without remorse. Psychological research indicates that this lack of empathy is often linked to brain function. For instance, studies using fMRI scans have shown that individuals with high levels of psychopathic traits have reduced activity in areas of the brain associated with empathy and moral reasoning. An evil person's relationship with the truth is tenuous at best. They lie frequently and effortlessly. These lies aren't just occasional, they are a fundamental part of their interaction with the world. Pathological lying is used to manipulate, control, and maintain power over others. Consider the story of a friend who always seems to have an excuse for their behavior. They lie about their accomplishments, their intentions, and their actions. These lies are often so elaborate and convincing that it becomes difficult to distinguish fact from fiction. Over time, this constant deceit erodes trust and damages relationships. Evil people often play the victim to manipulate those around them. They twist situations to make themselves appear as the wrong party, garnering sympathy and support while deflecting blame from themselves. This tactic is particularly insidious because it exploits the natural empathy of others, turning it against them. For example, imagine a scenario where a person consistently creates drama and conflict yet always manages to position themselves as the victim. They claim to be misunderstood, unfairly treated, or targeted, diverting attention from their harmful actions. This manipulation not only shields them from accountability but also sows confusion and discord among those around them. Control is a key component of an evil person's behavior. They have an insatiable need to dominate those around them, often using subtle and overt tactics to assert their power. This can manifest in various ways, such as controlling conversations, making decisions for others, or undermining others' confidence. Take, for instance, a partner who dictates what you wear, whom you can see, and how you spend your time. They may disguise their control as concern or care, but the underlying motive is to dominate and dictate every aspect of your life. This constant control can lead to a loss of personal freedom and self-esteem. Blame shifting is another common tactic used by evil people. When confronted with their actions, they deflect responsibility and place the blame on others. This not only absolves them of accountability but also creates confusion and guilt in their victims. Imagine a situation where someone constantly criticizes your work, but when their own mistakes are pointed out, they blame you for not supporting them enough. This constant shifting of blame erodes your confidence and makes you question your perceptions and abilities. Gaslighting is a particularly cruel form of manipulation used by evil people to make their victims question their reality. This psychological tactic involves lying, denying, and twisting facts to create doubt and confusion. Over time, the victim becomes uncertain of their memories, perceptions, and sanity. Consider a partner who constantly denies events you clearly remember or insists you said things you know you didn't. They might move objects and then claim you misplaced them or insist that conversations you recall never happened. This relentless distortion of reality erodes your confidence in your mind, leaving you dependent on the manipulator's version of the truth. Isolation is another weapon in the arsenal of an evil person. By isolating their victims from friends, family, and support networks, they increase their control and reduce the victim's ability to seek help. This isolation can be physical, emotional, or both. Imagine a friend who discourages you from seeing others, insisting that they are the only one who truly understands you. They might badmouth your loved ones, create conflicts between you and your support network, or make you feel guilty for wanting to spend time with anyone else. This tactic ensures that you become increasingly dependent on them and less able to recognize their abusive behavior. Emotional manipulation involves exploiting someone's emotions to control them. This can include guilt-tripping, playing on fears, or exploiting insecurities. Evil people are adept at identifying and pushing emotional buttons to get what they want. For instance, a manipulative boss might use fear of job loss to make you work unreasonable hours or take on tasks beyond your job description. They might praise you one moment and criticize you the next, keeping you on an emotional roller coaster that makes you constantly seek their approval. This manipulation can leave you feeling exhausted, confused, and trapped. Deceit and betrayal are central to the behavior of an evil person. They often use trust as a tool, building it up only to betray it when it serves their purpose. This betrayal can take many forms, from breaking promises to revealing secrets. Consider a partner who promises fidelity but engages in multiple affairs, or a friend who shares your confidences with others for personal gain. This betrayal not only causes immediate harm but also undermines your ability to trust others in the future. It creates a cycle of pain and mistrust that can be difficult to break. Evil people use intimidation and threats to instill fear and maintain control. These threats can be direct, such as threats of violence or harm, or indirect, such as suggesting dire consequences if their demands are not met. Imagine a situation where a colleague implies that your job is at risk if you don't comply with their demands, or a partner who hints that something bad will happen if you leave them. These threats create a climate of fear that makes it difficult to stand up to them or seek help. Jealousy and envy are often at the root of an evil person's actions. They resent the success, happiness, or relationships of others and seek to undermine them. This jealousy can manifest as sabotage, criticism, or efforts to outshine others. For example, a friend who always belittles your achievements or spreads rumors to damage your reputation. Their envy drives them to ensure that you never feel secure or satisfied, constantly keeping you off balance and questioning your worth. Selfishness and greed are defining traits of evil people. They prioritize their own needs and desires above all else, often at the expense of others. This can manifest in taking more than their share, exploiting others, or refusing to consider anyone else's needs. Consider a family member who always takes the largest portion of food, monopolizes resources, or demands constant attention and care without reciprocating. Their insatiable greed and self-centeredness can drain those around them, leaving them feeling used and unappreciated. Hypocrisy and double standards are common behaviors of evil people. They often hold others to high standards while exempting themselves. This inconsistency is used to control and manipulate others while avoiding accountability for their actions. Imagine a boss who criticizes you for being late while regularly arriving late, or a partner who demands loyalty while being unfaithful. This hypocrisy creates a double standard that is used to justify their behavior while undermining yours. False promises and deception are tools used by evil people to manipulate others. They make commitments they have no intention of keeping, using these promises to gain trust and control. Once they have what they want, they break their promises without remorse. Consider a politician who promises change but, once elected, pursues their agenda, or a friend who vows to be there for you but disappears when you need them. These false promises create a web of deceit that entraps their victims, leaving them disillusioned and betrayed. Evil people often thrive on chaos and conflict. They create discord to distract from their behavior, manipulate situations, and keep others off balance. This constant turmoil serves to isolate their victims and maintain control. Imagine a family member who constantly stirs up arguments, pits relatives against each other, or creates crises that require their intervention. This chaos keeps everyone focused on the immediate drama, making it difficult to see the underlying manipulations. A lack of remorse or guilt is a key characteristic of evil people. They harm others without feeling any sense of regret or responsibility. This emotional detachment allows them to continue their harmful behavior without hesitation. Consider a partner who cheats repeatedly but never apologizes, or a colleague who takes credit for your work without any sense of wrongdoing. This lack of remorse is deeply damaging, as it denies victims the closure or validation they need to heal. Evil people often use others as tools for their benefit. They exploit relationships, taking what they need without giving anything in return. This exploitation can be emotional, financial, or physical. Imagine a friend who constantly borrows money without repaying, or a partner who uses your connections to advance their career while disregarding your needs. This use of others for personal gain is deeply selfish and leaves a trail of hurt and betrayal. Dealing with an evil person requires awareness, strength, and support. Here are some practical steps. Educate yourself on the behaviors and tactics of evil people. Establish clear, firm boundaries and stick to them. Connect with friends, family, or professionals who can offer guidance and support. Keep records of interactions and incidents to protect yourself and provide evidence if needed. If possible, remove yourself from the relationship or situation. This might mean ending a relationship, leaving a job, or distancing yourself from a toxic person. Prioritize your mental and emotional well-being. Engage in activities that nurture and support you. Therapists, counselors, and support groups can offer valuable assistance in dealing with the impact of an evil person. Healing from the impact of an evil person is a journey that requires time, patience, and support. Here are some strategies to help you recover and rebuild your life. Recognize and validate your experiences and feelings. Understand that what you went through was real and harmful. Professional therapy can provide a safe space to explore your experiences, process your emotions, and develop coping strategies. Therapists can offer techniques to rebuild self-esteem and regain a sense of control. Evil people often erode their victims' self-worth. Engage in activities that make you feel good about yourself, surround yourself with supportive people, and challenge negative self-talk. Rebuild and strengthen your relationships with supportive friends and family members. Isolation, often used by evil people, can be countered by re-establishing connections with a positive support network. Prioritize self-care by engaging in activities that promote physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Exercise, hobbies, relaxation techniques, and mindfulness can all contribute to your healing process. Learn to establish and maintain healthy boundaries. This skill is crucial for protecting yourself from future harm and ensuring that your relationships are balanced and respectful. Knowledge is empowering. Educate yourself about manipulation, abuse, and recovery. Understanding these concepts can help you make sense of your experiences and recognize potential red flags in the future. Connecting with others who have had similar experiences can be incredibly validating and healing. Support groups provide a sense of community and shared understanding. Healing is not a linear process. There will be ups and downs, and that's okay. Allow yourself the time and space to heal at your own pace. If you feel threatened or at risk, develop a safety plan. This might include identifying a safe place to go, having important documents ready, and knowing who to contact for help. Building resilience is an essential part of recovering from the impact of an evil person. Resilience allows you to bounce back from adversity and regain control of your life. Here are some ways to build resilience. Focus on your strengths and achievements. Cultivate a mindset that emphasizes growth and learning from challenges. Maintain and strengthen your social connections. Supportive relationships are a key component of resilience. Life is unpredictable, and being able to adapt to changes and challenges is crucial. Cultivate flexibility and a willingness to adjust your plans as needed. Break down your recovery into manageable steps. Setting and achieving small goals can build confidence and a sense of accomplishment. Reflect on what you have learned from your experiences with the evil person. Use these lessons to make more informed decisions in the future. Practicing gratitude can shift your focus from negative experiences to positive ones. Keep a gratitude journal or regularly reflect on things you are thankful for. Preventing future encounters with evil people and protecting yourself from harm involves vigilance and proactive measures. If something feels off about a person or situation, trust your gut. Intuition can be a powerful tool in recognizing potential harm. Take your time getting to know new people. Look for consistency between their words and actions, and be cautious of anyone who seems too good to be true. Familiarize yourself with common red flags and warning signs of manipulation and abuse. Being aware of these signs can help you identify and avoid toxic individuals. Keep your interests, hobbies, and social circles. Independence can protect you from becoming overly reliant on one person and increase your resilience. Surround yourself with trustworthy people who have your best interests at heart. A strong support network can provide advice, perspective, and assistance when needed. Regularly communicate with loved ones about your relationships and experiences. Open communication can help you stay grounded and receive timely support if something goes wrong. Sharing your knowledge and experiences can help others recognize and deal with evil people. Here's how you can educate and support those around you. If you feel comfortable, share your experiences with others. Your story can raise awareness and provide valuable insights. Support organizations and initiatives that promote awareness of abuse, manipulation, and mental health. Share books, articles, and websites that offer information on recognizing and dealing with evil people. Be a listening ear and offer support to those who might be dealing with similar situations. Sometimes, knowing someone understands can make a significant difference. Recommend professional resources, such as therapists and support groups, to those in need. Professional help can be crucial for healing and recovery. Encountering an evil person can be one of the most challenging and damaging experiences. However, by understanding their tactics, protecting yourself, and prioritizing your healing, you can regain control and rebuild your life. Remember that you are not alone, and there are resources and support systems available to help you navigate and overcome these difficult situations. Empower yourself with knowledge, seek support, and take proactive steps to ensure your well-being and future happiness.